Hi there, it's Sarah here, the Style Coach. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you are a subscriber. If you are new here, my channel is all about style and personal development. So if that's your thing, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and let's get started with today's video. This video comes as a request from a subscriber and it's all about the style of Queen Maxima of the Netherlands. I'm so excited to talk about her style because, well, I'll explain a little bit later, but it's just a little bit different from other royal family members. You know, they tend to be quite classic. With Queen Maxima, there's a little bit of edge to her style, so I'm really excited. We're going to look at her style personality, a little bit about her body shape and the shape of clothes that she chooses, and of course her colours as well. If you would like me to take a look into the style of somebody that you admire, please let me know in the comments below. And if you like the video or learned something new, please give it a thumbs up and let's go. Let's first talk about Queen Maxima's style personality. So when we look at style personalities, we're looking at some traits that we see regularly across her style choices. I'm so thrilled to be able to say that she doesn't fit into the typical classic style that we see so often in royal family members. I mean, we've seen it in Meghan Markle and Kate Middleton. They're told what to wear and it's always very classic, very safe. With Queen Maxima, there's definitely more of her personality coming through, I think. Let me know if you agree. What I see is a dramatic style personality, which is really exciting to see from somebody who holds a position in a royal family. So let's take a look at some outfits that demonstrate this dramatic style personality. Okay, so starting off with these sleeves. My goodness, these are dramatic sleeves. And it's not just a one-off thing. We see her opt for these dramatic cuffs on the arms many times. I mean, we see it here in the blue outfit, in this outfit with the feathered hat, and again in this neutral outfit. I mean, it's just one element of an otherwise classic look, but it's a statement and it's a bit of a wow factor, and I just love that. But that's just one element of the dramatic style that we see. One hint. Let's look at another outfit. Okay, now we see her in these metallic suits, and again it's, you know, what could be a classic suit, you know, that could have been in a very simple neutral color, but no, she's taken it to another level with this metallic silver and this bronze color, and it's just again this wow factor. It's got that element of drama. Now let's look at this dress with the feather hemline. I mean, wow, everything she chooses, there's just one element of the outfit that's just out there and bold and dramatic. And I just love that about her style. I mean, I could talk about these outfits all day long. Look at this cape that she's wearing in this outfit. I mean, it's just a constant drama. And then we have this dress with an interesting pattern. I mean, there's no doubt about it for me that she has this dramatic style personality. And I'm so glad to see it, like I said, in a position that she has where people tend to be very classic and they have a group of stylists telling them, okay, this is what's appropriate. But Queen Maxima has pushed the boundaries and absolutely, she's embodying the dramatic style personality. Now let's look at body shape and the choices of cuts of clothing that Queen Maxima chooses for her body shape. What I can say is, I mean, obviously she dresses impeccably and beautifully, but what I do see is she tends to highlight the waist and also maintains balance in the upper half of her outfit and the lower half. So there's no emphasis on one side of the body or the lower half or the upper half. It's all very balanced in design, in fabric, in cuts. And so what that tells me is that she's quite likely an hourglass figure. Let's take a look at this outfit here. What I see is a V-neck and kind of capped shoulders, and the fabric is layered in a way that's creating a V, which widens the shoulders a little bit. It's tightened in around the waistline with a belt, and then you've got this full fabric A-line skirt that balances the upper half of the body. So if that was, say, a pencil skirt to the end of the dress, that would create an imbalance in her look. Whereas this has perfect balance because you've got the V of the upper half and the A-line of the lower half. And that is just maintaining that hourglass shape beautifully. Let's take a look at this teal dress as another example. So there's a lot going on here. We see that dramatic style personality again, but we have a lot of horizontal lines happening. And when you have horizontal lines, they create width. In this dress, if the lower half was plain, she would be creating width on the upper half with that yellow stripe that goes across the shoulders. But she has evened that out or balanced it out with more horizontal lines on the lower half, but as well as that, there isn't that A-line in the skirt. However, it does have the extra material in what looks like kind of more of a feather design maybe. So it's creating that balance on the lower half, again, maintaining that hourglass shape. So every time I look at an outfit, I'm thinking she's dressing more to maintain the balance of an hourglass shape. It can be very easy to throw off the balance of an hourglass by, you know, having horizontal lines on the upper half and a pencil skirt on the lower half. That would upset balance. Or something very simple on the top half and an A-line would also upset the balance. But she consistently manages the balance between the upper and lower half. And so this tells me that she has an hourglass shape and she is dressing really well for it. Now, looking a little bit closer at her colours, the thing that I look for first mostly is to understand whether she can tolerate warm colours or cool colours best. So I look for outfits where she's wearing those warm or cool colours. Here we have her wearing a kind of a chocolate brown next to her skin. And I think there's a lovely harmony here. Chocolate brown would typically be in the autumn category. Very earthy, very warm, quite deep as well. So I think this works really well for her. Although her hair is highlighted blonde, I do believe there's a depth there to her hair naturally, and her eyes appear to be quite a deep brown as well. The brown against her skin looks fantastic. It's giving warmth to her skin, giving life to her skin. I think it looks really well. Now let's look at this outfit where she's wearing black very close to her skin. And for me, I don't feel the same harmony here as I did with the chocolate brown. I think there's a kind of a disconnect between her skin tone and the colour. And she doesn't have that warmth that she showed when she wore the brown colours. So this is telling me that she's got those warm undertones. My next question then is whether she can tolerate some brighter colours or more muted colours. And let's take a look at her in a bright colour here. So we've got this very pink colour on her, very bright, more typically seen in the winter palette. But for me, I see the pink first, and then I see her. So it's a little bit overpowering. It wears her a little bit. Now let's have a look at her in a more muted colour. Let's go back to this orange dress. Now this dress, again, it has that earthy feel to it. It's kind of kind of almost like a rusty orange colour. There's a depth to it. I think this works much better than that bright colour that we saw in the pink. So for me, I would say she definitely sits into the autumn category, possibly somewhere between muted and a deep or a dark autumn. I think she could probably pull off a range of those colours. So those autumn colours are just going to warm her skin beautifully and be in harmony with all of her features. So there you have a quick analysis of Queen Maxima's style, her style personality, her body shape and her colour. So if you admire her and you have similar colouring or your dramatic style, she would certainly be somebody to keep in mind when you're looking for inspiration. That's it for today's video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you think of anybody you'd like me to take a look into their style, please let me know in the comments below, and I will see you next time. Take care.